Hey guys, Loader Magic here with another controversial video. Look, I'm just reporting on the facts. You do what you want to do. I just wanted to give people the heads up. So, Dominaria Remastered. It's a big reprint set, basically like a miniature Masters set, except instead of, about $9.99 a pack, although who knows now that MSRPs are gone, it's right around $5.28 per pack. At least for the draft boosters, so check this out, $1.90 a box right now. You can pre-order it, ships January 13th. Now that's full-blown retail, and retail prices have gone up, but if you go on eBay right now, you could pre-order one for $173.89. So that's $4.83 a pack. That's not bad. So we'll talk about the collector's booster later, but this is approaching the price of like almost a standard set. I mean, depends what you buy and when you buy it, but yeah, far from the price of a Masters set. Now keep that in mind. So are the singles worth it? Well, these days with the 16 different versions of cards and different frames and what it's going to do by the time, buy orders open up, how quickly the card prices are going to crash, how many people are even still playing the game, what the singles demand is, how many people shifted from standard to a different format that would actually play these cards because it's almost entirely eternal. It's so many factors that I don't even want to put an EV calculation up on screen. But for a set that's $4 to $5 per booster pack, just comparing this to a standard set, if there's multiple rares worth, we'll say $5 to $10, 10 plus for sure, and multiple mythics worth $20+, it's going to be worth opening. Generally, I mean, the numbers come together, and if it falls off a cliff early and a lot of the other cards are 25-cent bulk, okay. But generally, that's how it works. And I think people are generally kind of done with the whole special trim crap. So let's just ignore the collector's booster for a second and take a look at the singles. Let's take a little peek at some of the prices here. I'll just kind of mix them. We got $90 for Force of Will, which, duh. Alternate art, it's a pretty durable price. I don't know. I feel like after this comes out, this will drop to like $50. But still, a $50 card. But, don't look at the top. That's the jackpot. Just saying. So, Enlightened Tutor, $45. And that's a rare, by the way. Sylvan Library, $40. It's a mythic. Vampiric Tutor, $40. Mythic, cool. Urza, okay, 38. I mean, another mythic. Then we got Entomb, which is a rare, $35. Looking pretty good. Let's just separate these out real quick. I mean, actually here, okay, so we got 35, 35, 35, 25, 23, $20, $18, $15, 15, 15, 15, 13, 13, 12. I mean, it does not hit sub 2 for a while, or sub $10. So if we were to go to rarity, I mean, unsurprisingly, mythic would be high. Kind of falls off a cliff quickly here, and there's 57 mythics. And see, now it's going to start showing the alternate versions, which is going to throw this off, but $90. Let's see if I can filter out the ones. Okay, that's an old frame. All right, yeah, this is gonna throw it off a bit. I hate the way they do this, but whatever. Well, I mean, honestly, Watsy's the one who did this. If we were to go down here, Legacy Weapon $1, Sarah Avatar $1, Kamal, even that's a little high. The card's not good. Gauntlet of Power, ouch. Nothing too spicy. World Gorger, okay. So there's not actually 57 unique cards. There's probably a normal amount, 15 to 20, whatever. But let's take a look at the rares, and I wish I could filter out the alternate trims because this is going to throw it off like crazy. But, is what it is. So let's just go down a bit. Let's see. So, okay. Halfway down, the 100th card, $1.49. Still not terrible, but on a buy list, you'd be lucky to get like 20 cents for that, I bet. So let's see. Okay, we got that. Okay. And remember, it's not really the 100th card because we got the special borderless and the alternate art and the old frame and the this and the that and the... Oh boy, very confusing, very annoying. Thanks, Watsy. But, okay, we're getting pretty higher here. That's just a normal trim. $3. Okay. And let's see. We got some retros. Helm of Awakening. Okay, $3.49. Not bad. Jester's Cap, $4. So this goes up pretty quick. I mean, then we reach the top. Okay, cool. But let's just go to the next set. Okay, I mean, it's going down, and those are even the special ones. And you can still open these from a draft box. I'm just saying, like, let's just get a feel for a baseline. Okay, I mean, Royal Assassin, that card should be worth more. That's a good card. Yeah, pretty much $1 to $1.50 across the board for the second half. So if you do the math, the return on this is way above a standard set. Let's just go take a look at, I don't know, New Capenna. How about that? So we got Ledger Shredder, worth way too much money. Hate that card, should be banned. Unlicensed Hearse, okay, pretty pricey. And remember, we're a while after release here. A lot of these are like promos and stuff, obviously you can see by the special edition there, the stamp, the date, whatever. But yeah, okay, we got some lands, big surprise lands are worth money. And then as soon as we get down to Facebreaker, it's like $7. So besides a couple anomalies in the rare slot and some alternate editions, we've got some cards that aren't worth much. I mean, Rabble Rousing, yeah, we're down to $2 like quick. Even Topiary Stomper, the pre-release version, like come on. You get down to regular editions of anything, it's just nothing. And these were about $4 a pack. So, you know where I'm going with this. This new set might be worth a little bit of money if you were to buy it and open it. Now, I'm not giving WotC a penny my money. I will tell you that right now. But, man, I look at this, the top mythic, and in fact, I think that's a promo, right? Because it's got the 2022 on there. Be nice if it would tell me. Love this website. Yeah, pre-release foil. There we go. So, I mean, yeah, $16. $12 for Titan. Like, what? That's a pre-release, for God's sake. Like, come on. Oh, look at that. Obnix, $9. This is just not worth it. And yeah, we're pretty far after release, but you look at the last set to come out, it's not very good either. Not really. So is it that this is just that bad, or is it that the upcoming Dominaria set is actually that good? I think it is. I did some basic napkin math. I'm not going to show it up there because people would be like, oh my God, X% return. I'm going to dump my life savings into it. I would not recommend people do that, but if you're one of the people who still wants to, I guess, support your local store and doesn't mind giving money to WotC for some reason, yeah, if you can get a price kind of like it is online, you'd probably come out ahead pretty significantly. I've always told people, whenever you go the opposite direction that all these finance idiots and all these big single sellers online go in the Magic world, you're probably going to make money. Even if it doesn't make sense, as soon as you go the opposite direction as them, you're probably pretty well off. If you follow them, like there have been sets where people just bought them up like crazy and they were print to demand because they were like, whoa, this is going to be worth so much money. But then everybody comes in, nobody keeps the cards, everybody buys them to sell, and they all sell, right to the bottom, take the price on all the singles. Right now, nobody is buying anything from WotC at all. I guess you could say, well, resellers, but even they're pumping the brakes a little and finding another business to be in, honestly. So it's just one of those things where, yeah, you could probably beat them out by just being the supply while it dries up while they don't touch it. And then a lot of people right now are shifting from standard to pretty much eternal formats, free-for-all, anything goes, commander, whatever. So the demand is going to be there, and the people opening it is not. Now, is that at the business level, or is that at the personal level? It depends who you're trading with and who you play with and what store you go to, But generally, it is looking like a pretty hot set if you were to open it. I think that could fall off a cliff pretty quick because card prices are kind of going up and kind of crashing, depends where you look. Because people are just shifting what they play, and anytime that happens, they need new cards. It's really that simple. So I just don't see people investing heavily in this. Like big investors, not even, buy and hold investors, because right now, if you think you're going to hold something for 3 years, you'd be lucky if the game's still around. That's just stupid. But some single sellers and investors are that clueless and out of touch with the community. They don't even know what's going on or why people are mad. They just look at numbers and they're like, okay, cool. And then they go do something else. They don't even play the game. They don't even go to a store. They don't know what's going on. And that has cost them. I know someone, you already know who I'm talking about, but I know someone who picked up like 500 copies of, what was that? The Arch Enemy set, because their distributor called and they're like, we can give you this crazy price. And he's like, whoa, I can make such a margin on that. Not realizing that literally everybody else in the community who actually plays the game knows that there's no interest and no demand in that format whatsoever, and the product tanked. How do you put up that kind of money and say that you're a Magic card seller and a reseller and buy low, sell high, like an investor and all that, without actually knowing what's going on in the Magic community? Without actually playing the game or talking to people or being a member of the community? You gotta wonder. How do these people even make money? Not on Magic cards, apparently. If they keep making mistakes like that and they had to try and liquidate them for under cost and lost all this money, it's amazing. But all the big money investment types, they tend to just not know what's going on. So that's another factor. It's like there's so many things that make this a shaky investment. But if you wanted to quick flip something, just throw a couple $100 that you don't care about losing at this looks like the best opportunity to make money that we've seen in Magic for a long time. So if that is your business, was your business, you're kind of wrapping up your business, you're selling off singles, you're doing whatever you can do, buy collections and still sell them, but you want something else. Yeah, it sucks that the money's going to WotC and it supports what they're doing and makes their financials look better, when right now, to send Hasbro a message, I think we need their finances to look worse going into the next quarter. I don't know. I think when this comes out, it's already going to be January. That's another thing. But like I said, personally, just morally, I don't care how much money's on the line, to an extent. I am not going to give WotC a penny, and I'm not going to buy this product at all. If I open some on camera, it's because I got it from a store, okay? And I'm giving the cards right back to them. I'm just opening them on camera, which actually I might do that for the set. But yeah, it's certainly interesting. Prices up in the $80, $30 range of $15 rares all down. Oh boy. Now, let's talk about the collector's booster. Here's the problem. Right now, retail $24.17 retail per pack. Yeah, that's a lot. Now you get 3 to 4 rares or mythics per pack, and you know the distribution and the odds, it gets real fuzzy. You're lucky if they even tell you. So there's more to it than just the per pack price, but that really is a lot. So people are really counting on those special trims, special frames, special whatever you want to call it. I call everything a trim because I played RuneScape. But yeah, special cards, I think people are super done with those, both as an investment, as a show off. Nobody's playing anymore. All the the card shops are closing. I guess if somebody just has that much money, they like cards that look cool or alternate art or special. What have they got in this one? Manga style ones or something? I don't remember what set that's from. Who knows? There's 7 different editions of everything now. It's confusing, it's stupid. People just want to play the damn game for the lowest price possible. That's what I've been feeling out. I've been hearing that, like, okay, long-term staple, people who think that they're, day trader finance experts, they'll be snapping up like the alternate art Force of Wills and Borderless because it's Force of freaking Will. I get it. But anything past that, I think people are like, okay, it's $7 for this version or $12 for the fancy one. I just want to play the damn game. And foils still curl, so like that's a thing. It's just buy and sell the lowest one, which means you would point towards the draft box, which has a way better per pack price. I think we're done with the whole collector's booster being the better value. It was the king for 2 to 3 years, and I think that is over. So just a warning about that. Don't just say, well, then I'll go one up, open less packs, and have less cards to sell, and individual sales, shipping, flat amounts, and margins, blah, 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 whatever. I don't think that's smart. Just with the numbers I'm looking at, it's not. But if you wanted to try to make some money, this is an opportunity. Just wanted to let you guys know because this struck me as horribly anomalous, but I'm still not touching it just on moral grounds. So that's the story. That's the whole thing. You do what you want to do, and I'll see you guys next time.